Welcome, sports fans, and thanks for watching Thursday Nights with 912 Sports. I'm Sean Smoke, publisher of 912 Sports, joined by Coach Keith Gosse, head coach of the Bacon County Red Raiders. But first of all, let's thank our sponsors for Thursday Nights with 912 Sports: Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery, Kim Smoke, licensed realtor with Crossway Realty, Gibson Animal Clinic, Coastal Pines Technical College, Prime South Bank, and Robbie Robertson Ford of Waycross. And we appreciate all of our sponsors here for this Thursday night show. Well, Coach, appreciate you being on the show tonight. How are you?
I'm doing good. Excited to be here.
Yeah. Well, Coach, we got the 912 Sports Game of the Week is you guys' game against the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. You guys have got to travel over to the Pinelands over there to Hazelhurst. This is a big rivalry, Coach, that dates back way before you or I. I mean, these two schools have been playing for I don't know how many years, but it's one of those old water cooler games where if you win this game, you get to talk about it for 364 days.
That's right. It's, a lot of our communities are close. There's a lot of good people over in Hazelhurst, and a lot of people are excited for this game. Jeff Davis is a very talented team. They're sitting at 4-0, and Coach Helton does a great job over there. So we're all excited to get this one going.
Right. Well, Coach, you didn't mention, but you guys are 4-1, just off to a fantastic season. Dropped the first game to Atco, beat Berrien, beat Brantley, beat Long, beat Tatnall, all of those 3A schools. And in 3 of those games, you guys putting up over 40 points a game. Your offense is really, really clicking. I think I got your total right now. You've scored 170 points, only giving up 68. So let's go back and look at that side of the ball with the guys that make it go. Mason Michael and Terrion Moore. Talk a little bit about those guys and talk a little bit about that side of the ball for the Red Raiders.
Offensively, we've done a good job. We've come together early in the season against ACO. We had a lot of mistakes that we shot ourselves in the foot that game one, and they were correctable mistakes. And obviously we've gotten a little better week by week and been able to put together some good numbers the last few games. Mason, losing him last year to an injury obviously was very tough for our team. Terrion had to step into that role at quarterback and did a good job for us. In fact, we still use certain packages with him at quarterback. But having Mason back there, his ability to throw the ball down the field really has helped crank things up. I think right now he has I want to say 13 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions. I want to say he's thrown for close to 1,000 yards in the first 5 games. And, he's just a student of the game. And then Terrion, what can you say about this guy? But he's a team guy. Played out of position for us last year. Willing to put his hand down and block. Line him in the backfield at sniffer back, put his hand down at tight end, flex him out receiver. And he's willing to do anything for the team. And when you have some of your better guys willing to be team guys, then you have a chance to be successful.
Yeah, and you go back to the last time you guys were off last week, but the last game that you guys played, Mason with 5 touchdown passes, 4 of them to Terrion. So it just kind of goes to show you what kind of dynamic duo these guys are. We did name Mason Michael as our Coastal Pines Player of the Week for football for 2 weeks ago. So congratulations to him on that honor. But just an awesome job on the offensive side of the ball. But flip over to the other side, Coach. You guys only given up 68 points in 5 games. That's pretty good. For a mathematical average, but talk a little bit about some of the guys that's been making a difference for you on that side of the ball.
Joe Harris has been doing just a great job up front. Tamarcus Pruitt, Brady Cothran at strong safety positions and rover positions. Those guys are really some of our leaders on defense right now. Our defense is still very young. I want to say we only have 2 or 3 seniors starting for us. So we'll return the majority of our defensive team. And while we may be a shade undersized, we're very, very scrappy and very opportunistic. And, they're very fun to watch. Teams may get the first drive on them, but the second drive don't go quite as far. And the third one after that, not as far as the first 2. And all of a sudden they're getting 3 and outs. So They do a great job of being in the right spot. They play extremely hard. We're not going to be the biggest defense you see out there, but we are going to fly around. And we're going to try to do our best to get after you.
Right. Well, Coach, forewarned start is just an awesome job, and I know you don't do it alone. You guys have got some good coaches over there. Talk a little bit about your staff and who you lean on for the offensive side of the ball, who you lean on for the defensive side of the ball.
My offensive coordinator is Brian Watson. He's done a great job coordinating the offense. Over there is my quarterback coach, and is John David Sellers. Both those guys are very capable, intelligent coaches. Former quarterback of mine, Brad Thomas, has joined the staff this year. We were able to get him away from Frederica, and played for me at McIntosh several years ago now. And so offensively, that's my offensive staff, and we're blessed to have a great one here. I'll be honest, I think I've only had to call one play this year, and I called one play, and you know what? I decided he was doing a better job than me after that. So, the object is to get great guys and put them in a spot to coach and take care of everything else. And so I coach my coaches and try to make sure everything in the program is going correctly. That's my role, and I'm blessed to have coaches that can get it done on the field.
Right. Well, Coach got a big.
I didn't even touch defensively yet. Todd Regal, he's been a longtime friend, and I trust him. He does a great job with the defense, getting them lined up. Scott Brown in the secondary. Coach Brown has been around a long time and brings a lot of wisdom to our defensive side of the ball. Robert McKenzie, who's joining us from Florida. I've known him since I was 13 years old. And so just a good, hardworking blue-collar guy. And then Stephen Gomez, who we brought up in their grooming. We brought up from the middle school staff, and they're grooming him because Coach Brown keeps threatening on hanging up on me one day. I'm going to have the next one ready. But little does he know, he's staying with us in, long time.
Long time. Yeah. Well, Scott Brown has definitely been around for a long time. A great guy and a great addition to that staff for sure. But Coach, you guys are gonna have your hands full when you go down the road to Hazelhurst on Friday night to play Coach Lance Helton and the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. But talk a little bit about what you're going to see from those guys offensively, what you're going to see from them defensively, and what you guys are going to need to do to win the game.
Offensively, they're wing T. He's mixing it up, adding a little option game with it, which is tough to defend. Wing T is a good offense just by itself, but you start mixing in some veer attack with it and some triple. It's tough to defend. Him and his staff are going to do a great job. They always do a great job preparing their guys there. Defensively, they base out of a four-man front. It's 4-4 cover 3 base, and they're going to line up. They're going to be sound. Not a ton of flashiness. They just got some big guys up front, and they're going to try to dominate the line of scrimmage and beat you in the trenches and control the game from there.
No. Well, Coach, should be a great high school football game in Hazelhurst, Georgia, Friday night. Best of luck to you and your Red Raiders there as y'all travel over to try to get victory number 5. And hopefully, Coach, we'll catch up with you down the road. But until then, go Red Raiders.
Go Raiders. Horns up.
All righty. That's Coach Keith Gosse, head coach of the Bacon County Red Raiders, as they travel over to the Pinelands to take on Jeff Davis this Friday night. You can catch all the action right there. I'm sure there's plenty of tickets available. Just make the short drive over to Jeff Davis and check out a great high school football game. We'll be right back here after these messages on Thursday night with 912 Sports.